right. Welcome back to another exciting Tech Session Saturday. Tech Session Saturdays where all we local Volkswagen guys gather together and gather together and fix each other's shit. So that way our old air-cooled Volkswagen can stay on the road for another month. That's right. Anyways, I'm off in Ruby, taking a little adventurous trip. Ruby's been running really well. Can't say the same for the Nissan Juke, which you probably noticed wasn't sitting in front of my house before. No, I didn't crash it, but it's actually in the shop, and that's a subject for another video. But today we all gather together and we work on each other's Volkswagens, and everybody's invited, whether you're part of the club or not. If you happen to be in the area and you just have an appreciation for Volkswagens, even if you don't have yours with you, you are invited to join us. And this guy had to pull out in front of me and go slow. Nobody's behind me at all, but this person's got to go slow. Dumbass. Anyway, you don't want to go too fast through here because at the bottom of the hill there's almost always a cop waiting with the radar on. And now I got a whole bunch of cars up behind me. That was a surprise. Well, anyway, it's a really dreary day today. It rained for almost 2 days straight up until just before sunset yesterday. The sun actually popped out. It came out for about 30 minutes and then we lost it entirely, of course, because of sunset. This morning, however, really cloudy, dreary, and rain is in the forecast all weekend long. Absolutely sucks, but hey, you gotta piss with the cock you got. You know the story. Anyways, I let Ruby warm up a little bit, which is why she's running flawlessly right now. She's a happy little car right now. After having gone through everything on her, the shifter works great, she runs great, the brakes feel great. Everything is just good for the moment. Really good. I did have a headlight problem where the left headlight likes to blink out once in a while. It'll come on really dim. And it has something to do with the grounds on there. I checked out the grounds in the trunk and it turned out that the ground there wasn't actually the problem. It appears it was the ground on the back of the headlight, so I polished up those terminals, put it back together, and it seems good. But the problem I'm having now is the high beam, low beam switch isn't working. But if I go ahead and I jump the relay manually, the relay does its job. So there's something going on with this switch, and I haven't been able to figure that one out. And it's a possibility maybe my relay wasn't bad to begin with when I replaced that last summer. Maybe it was all in the switch. So anyway, it's something for me to take apart and figure out. And that flat 4 sound. I was asked in one of my last videos at what intervals do I shift, you know, according to the speedometer, what gear do I put it in? And to be honest, I've never used the tachometer nor the speedometer to determine what gear I'm in. It's always been via look. It's always been via, what the hell am I saying here? I got distracted. Girl hanging out the window with titties. It's always been via sound and feel. You know, when to shift just based on how the engine sounds and the amount of power that it's making. When it stops making power, it's time to shift. That means your RPMs are too high. Of course, if it starts screaming too high, you also know it's time to shift. So as far as shift intervals are concerned, yeah, I really just kind of wing it. But what I'm going to do is in future Q&A videos, I'm going to point the camera at the speedometer and we're going to determine approximately when I shift. But a shifter is so nice, it doesn't clunk into gear anymore. It used to make like a metallic bang. And that wasn't in the transmission, it was up front at the shifter that it would make that bang, but it doesn't do that anymore. Alright. Gotta replace this mirror sometime soon, too. It's getting worse. The silvering that's on the back of the glass appears to be peeling off or flaking off inside the mirror. You know what, come to think of it, I've got one of those sitting in a box brand new. And I'm pretty sure they come apart the same as a Beetle does. The only deal is this one's a white one. But I imagine I could probably take it apart and keep the white arm. If not, then Ruby gets a black one. Rear view mirror just fell off again, the side mirror anyway. I glued that on last week and it was doing a pretty good job of holding, but it decided just to give up. I just saw it flapping in the wind. Now, I gotta try some JB Weld on it. I'm gonna replace it anyway. Just haven't found one yet. Although I imagine a Beetle mirror would probably work on it, but it wouldn't be period correct. Go, go, Ruby. Go, 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 Ruby. Ruby is a race car. Diddly, 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 dee. Getting around the turn real fast. Yes! Sway bars, engage! I should let Carlos drive the car again now that I've made the changes to it. As if he was surprised before, he'll really be surprised now. Right now I'm cruising at about 60, barely touching the throttle because it's making that much power with that little of a throttle opening, which means things are tuned properly. Coming up on our turn. You know, something else I don't smell is I don't smell burning oil anymore either. When I used to come to a stop, I would always smell burning oil for about a second. I don't smell it at all anymore. Possibility that when I degreased the engine, that I cleaned up whatever it was that was burning. But it hasn't been a problem since. I always thought something was foaming over and dripping out of the breather tube or something and spraying onto the exhaust. And I might have been thinking wrong. I suppose it's possible it still could be happening. I might have routed the hose differently under there too. Haven't really paid much mind to that actually. I meant to. You know, we'll check it again. The breather is not connected to the carburetor like it should be, because these aftermarket carburetors don't have provisions for it. But there was a time that I did make a fitting with the old air cleaners to feed it into one of the carburetors, and actually the engine ran crappy at certain RPMs because that's when you get the most blow by. So I didn't leave it that way. Why didn't you turn on red? And no turn signal. Good job, dude. Meanwhile, the light's turning red, he waited so long. Dildo. Alright, we're looking for the Volkswagen up on the mailbox. I wonder if it's out today or if Don forgot. Nope, looks like I'm seeing it. There it is right there, Volkswagen Tech Session. And we made it. Not a whole lot of turnout today. I don't see Carlos's beetle either, but I did see Carlos. Good morning.
Good morning. Guten Morgen.
Guten Scheisse.
Tomorrow morning I'm loading up Sam's thing from the ground. The thing body. What up? Hey Glenn. I don't know if you know about that, but I'm going to load it up and I'm taking it to Sam's house tomorrow. Me and Holly road tripping it over there tomorrow.
Never fails. Bring Ruby out, guess what happens? Yep, she gets rained on. Oh man, at least I closed the windows down in time. This guy over here though, I don't think his windows roll up. Sure looks good when it's wet though. He did a very, very different chop method than I did on Eleanor. I can see all the piecemeal up in the roof there. Looks like he sectioned it and then welded in the center section. Whereas my roof was more one piece. I ended up only cutting it into two by mistake. I probably shouldn't have. But I took the easy way out, but it gave me a much more unique shape. Neat looking car though. And Don's in my shot.
Oh, hi! I thought that was the whole point. Trying to get pictures.
Yeah, there goes Don trying to kill himself.
Yeah.
You don't have your hard hat on, Don.
Oh, hand it here. It's right there.
Yeah, you're not OSHA approved anymore.
I know.
That's it. The OSHA man's gonna come out here and he's gonna kick the ladder out from under you on purpose.
Really?
I don't know.
I got the rope around my neck, but no, I'm not hanging myself.
I remember teachers in school being like that.
What? What'd you think of that ride? That's a cool car. Look, have you been for a ride in the rat rod?
No,
You need to take your camera.
I don't think I'd fit.
I fit.
Yeah, but I'm like a foot taller than you.
It actually has plenty of room in there. I tell you what, you need to go. Yes. Oh, hey, Bob.
Hey, Bob.
I cut a piece of PVC to the right length. It must be over there by the
Bob.
saw. Right there.
Only the car and him.
What'd you find, Bill?
A hern.
Oh,
A loose hern.
that's it.
What is that, 10 millimeter?
13. Super Beetle. I don't do a lot of Super Beetle anything, so this is good for the YouTube channel. Same floor pans as any other Beetle, because everything from here back is the same.
Yeah, you know.
What you doing, Don?
Hey, Glenn, how you doing, man?
Good. You got a little construction going on there?
I do. I'm finally putting PVC in up here.
A PVC?
Yeah, air hose fittings.
Air hose?
Oh yeah.
Where the hose at?
You want to climb the ladder for me?
Not really.
I didn't think so.
I could probably reach it without the ladder, though.
No, we're going to use a ladder.
PVC, huh? PVC for what? Air for the shop?
Yeah, man.
Doesn't the door open and let air in?
Compressed air.
Oh, okay. Now I understand. All right, now I got you.
Compressed air.
And you're feeding it in through the ceiling?
Well, are you videoing?
Yeah.
Well, come over here and
Right.
I'll show you the deal.
Show me the deal.
Let me take off the hat. I don't know.
I'm working right behind my back windows for the signal.
So we're going from the new compressor.
Uh-huh.
My buddy's going to
Check it out over here. We got
Yeah.
a regulator coming out of the compressor
Gotcha.
into a flex hose, 3/4 inch. I'm sorry, 1/2 inch. Goes up and just a water drop there with a place to drain. Goes through. This is toilet paper air dryer. Use a roll of toilet paper.
Oh, okay.
To get out a lot of filter out a lot.
Yeah,
of
those
air
work
and water.
actually.
Yeah, water.
I use a ball of paper towel in mine
Yeah,
the same
paper
way.
towel. So then I've got a hose, a 1/2 inch pipe going out to the back that I'll hook up the sandblaster to. Another drain line there. This goes up, and then we'll go over here. It goes way up to the top of the shop.
Now I understand what you're doing.
Goes up to there.
Yeah.
Comes across into
All the
the
way
T.
across. Tee off.
It goes up to there. I'm going to go up and over and put a T right about where the lift is. I'm going to hose down, and I'm going to move the hose reel over to that side of the lift.
Okay.
Then it's going to continue over to that center post over there, and so I'll have an outlet
Yeah.
on the outside.
Okay.
And then over here,
See, you got one over there.
yeah, it tees off right there.
Yeah.
Goes across, and we have a regulator with a dryer, and a nice flex hose for cleaning carburetor.
Excellent. And another air cleaner or air dryer over there.
Yeah, we got a little dryer here.
A little dryer. That's a big dryer.
Hey, that's pretty big. Yeah. Get that hard hat on when you're getting interviewed. Oh, okay. Like Tim the Tool
That's
Man.
it. You gotta be like OSHA. Yeah.
Tim the Tool Man Taylor. We're getting there. The problem is
There's a
I need
problem.
someone
Now.
to climb up and clamp that hose to those cross beams. You ain't getting me to go up.
I just lay it there. It's fine.
No, I'd rather have it clamped.
Wrap a zip tie on it.
No, I'd rather have. See, I bought the clamp. Half-inch clamps.
Oh, I see.
And they use self-tapping screws.
Yeah. Which aren't gonna go in very quickly.
No, they're not. And whoever goes up there, I want them to use. If they're up here drilling self-tapping
Yeah,
screws, I want
safety goggles.
Some safety goggles.
Absolutely.
Put some rubber on the screws and put them up through the roof.
How's it going, Carlos?
Pretty good.
Carlos is hating on my Fender bass.
Hating what he did to,
Yeah.
what he did to his woman. I didn't.
He said it was all funny looking and shit. Oh, you wetted her face?
She's got a brown spot on her.
Brown spot. That's because he's a brown kid, you know.
Brown, but by the end of the month, she'll be black hair, brown eyes, brown skin,
That's it.
sexy as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you're racist.
Oh,
Oh man. But we left it.
so why are you hating on my Fender bass, huh?
I wasn't hating.
Huh?
on it.
You
I was
hating on it? You
saying
said it was funny
The
looking and shit.
colors, yeah, the colors.
Well, the colors are unusual, but they're not funny looking. They're beautiful.
They're funny looking.
Ah, they're beautiful, man.
You mean funny like a clown?
Yeah, funny like a clown. You got to see it in person. It's actually really gorgeous.
Well, I saw it over on the phone. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, I drove a Honda here today.
Why not a Volkswagen?
Just because I have to tell my girlfriend to move in an hour.
You're leaving us?
I do. I am. I'm
Shame
sorry.
on you, Carlos.
I don't want to go.
Well, don't fucking go. Just.
Can't do that. Can't do that. No, I wanted to work on a Volkswagen. There's no Volkswagens. Everybody could have been on my car right now. But yeah.
Actually, am I the only one that brought a Volkswagen today?
Derek brought his, and that's like.
Oh, that's right. I did see his bus. Yeah, it was
Yeah, so that Randy will have
Ruby.
it there.
And I just got hit in the cheek by a raindrop, so here comes rain. There's Derek over there at the bus. Ruby's looking good as always. Alright, it's pizza time. Go ahead and get in there. Tear up what you want. Get these little things off of there.
Yeah, man, get the tables. That's a little table.
Yeah, it's a little bar stool.
Yeah, let's put a piece on.
You're getting the back of your plate all greasy.
That's all right.
You crazy. Man, look what you
yeah,
did.
baby. Good. Shaka.
He did the shocker wrong. Did you see that?
Shocker.
Shaka.
Oh, not the shocker. So did I. No, that's not who I thought it was.
Oh, that's Russell. He said he might come out. You guys know Russell?
I don't know him. Yeah, he was in the fairgrounds. Yeah, Russell.
Your doors are backwards. I think we need to fix that.
Hey, Don, is that a live wire hanging down there?
Lick it and find out. Safety line. Tie it to your belt.
That's it, especially when you don't have kids like we do. Protect the little thing with the headphone and your lamp. Oh! Picked up a friend of mine. It's a wonderful
Don, we're filming your ass. Oh, great! It's like a police report. I was there in the area, but I did not witness. Yeah. On or about. That's all.
Would have loved to have seen you do this 2 years ago, Don.
On or about. I was present in the Bay One at the time of the incident, but did not witness. Yeah, but I didn't see it.
Don used to be a very, very heavy man.
You know how aviation safety. Yeah. Using aviation.
Oh, you got a convenient shelf up there, huh?
Oh, was you? Tired of the senior chief. I was a sport equipment tag. A little newspaper, were you?
Yeah, not too far.
Hey, Carlos, you're in my shot.
Hey, Carlos, that's you. I'm not going to worry you like that. Stages, everything's going on. Yeah, it'd be good to drive this. Yeah, it's wild, Don.
Man. Rain. Got us a square showed up.
What? Yeah. No. It does. Only problem is sometimes whenever you do a right-hand turn,
Harlequin paint job.
it bumps against something in there and the horn blows once in a while.
Carlos is leaving us.
I'm about to buy everybody.
Sam, are you doing a battery check on your battery?
He must be. Turn his lights out for him.
Yeah, it's what do they call that? It's automatic.
So Sam.
Automatic shut off like a new car?
Yeah, it shuts off after about 4 hours.
No, it shuts off when you go in there and mess the battery instead.
Yeah, by the next morning, right?
I love the rack, man. It turned out that thing is bad. It looks so cool on there.
I know.
It fits his buff perfect. Have you got to throw any stuff on your rack yet? He's not there. Yeah. Take it easy, dude. Good to see you, brother.
Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta have my GoPro.
Tell her we said hello.
You still have the GoPro?
Yeah, dude. This may be our 4 years.
Besides, man.
Yeah, I know. It's like a long ass time, dude.
Am I in your way?
Yeah.
Sure.
I can do it. It's just a little Honda.
We'll get video of this and see.
I'll get the power steering helper.
Power steering, power brakes, fuel injection.
This will be the first Texas video I didn't do anything stupid, unless I run into his bus.
That's actually a really good point.
Peace out, guys.
Oh no!
You scared me there.
Low speed.
Thanks, Sam. Appreciate that.
The high speed just a little faster.
Yeah, for the square count, I've been looking for those. Sam, what owe you for those, bud? You sure?
Yeah, I was going to toss them in the trash.
Well, I'm coming to see you tomorrow, so.
All right, and so ends another fun and exciting pink cars. I don't know if you guys heard that, but for some reason everybody here in Pensacola thinks that Ruby is pink, and I still don't understand that. I think the people here aren't educated very well or something. Pink car. And I used to have a cell phone that was the same wine color as this car, and I've been asked before, hey, why do you have a pink cell phone? And I mean, I didn't know what to answer. How dumb are you? You friggin' moron. Pink. Not even remotely pink. Pink. Alright. Wish I could get the camera to sit level here. For some reason it won't. I think that's better than it was. Except now my microphone falls down in front of the damn lens. Come on, dude. All right. Just headed home. And I'm tired today. I don't know if it's because of the weather, or because I've been getting my ass kicked this week with just work, or maybe because I ate too much for lunch, maybe because I stayed up too late the night before, or maybe just a combination of all the above. But I can't wait to get home just to lay down and have a power nap. I like power naps. Doing fucking 5 miles an hour, so I pulled out in front of him on purpose. And then he speeds up, of course. Drive like a damn dildo. Gotta be using your brakes over speed humps. These are the ones that are designed for you to cruise over at the speed limit. People don't get that. Gotta stop for the speed bump. Oh my god. Speed bumps are so dangerous, you gotta stop for them. You got a good Volkswagen when you can accelerate uphill and gain on the traffic in front of you. Signal, asshole. Thanks for cutting me off, dipshit. That's twice with no signal, you fuckhead. I'm using mine, why aren't you using yours? Brakes for the railroad tracks, just what you need. Let's see if he'll get in my way now. Nope, got somebody else in my way instead. Let's stop for a yield sign. There's no reason to stop. one of those places where people just don't go when they should. Yeah, everybody that gets on the railroad tracks here and hit the brakes. See, look, how hard was that to go over? And I wasn't even doing speed limit, but you go over that one at 30, 40 miles an hour and you don't even feel it. But people stop for the fucking railroad tracks. And I don't mean come to a complete stop. I mean, they come to like 5 or 10 miles an hour, roll over it real cautiously. Not even to check for a train. It's more like, oh my God, the jarring sensation of going over the railroad tracks is too much for me. You're an idiot. See if we got any mail. No mail. Alright. Let's get that shed open and we get everything locked down. There we go. Another safe parking after another tech session. Thanks everybody for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, plug that dingle belly, and check out duckshit.net. That way you too can check out all of my social media links and find me anywhere else that I'm involved in something. Thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. See you next time.